how I made over $6,000 in profit in the last week. You guys can literally copy me. I'm giving away so much free sauce today. So this is with TikTok Shop Affiliate, and this is a screenshot right here. GMV is how much money I made in sales for the company. Estimated commission, that's my money. $6,000 in cash. Absolutely crazy. So in this video, this is what we're going to go over, right? First of all, we're going to explain to you what TikTok Shop is. I feel a lot of you guys already know what this is, but we're going to go over it for all the new people. We're also going to teach you how to find winning products in TikTok Shop, how to create viral videos like the one I made. We're also going to reveal my $6,000 viral video blueprint, a step-by-step guide, and we're also going to break down all of the viral videos I've had recently that has made me this $6,000 so you guys can copy me. And also at the very end, we're going to teach you how to get started on TikTok Shop for free. Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a great video. So, what is TikTok Shop? I feel like a lot of you guys already know this, but for the new people, this is what it is, right? Companies are going to send you free products on TikTok. Once you get the products, you literally just film short videos about the products. When you post it on TikTok, there's a little link that you put in your videos, and if somebody buys it through your link, you just get a commission off of it, right? It sounds pretty simple, but it adds up. For example, if a product is $50 and you get $10 per every time someone buys it, if 1,000 people buy that, I think that's 10 grand right there. It's freaking crazy the amount of money you can make from TikTok Shop. And this is from me. I've made over $200,000 in profit from this stuff. It's crazy. So really lock in with this video, right? So, every sale you get a commission. And the best part about it is you get to work on your own time. There's no boss breathing down your neck saying, you have to post this video today. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. If you want to make a couple extra $1,000, film some videos. It's up to you, right? You get to choose what products you want to promote. And like I said, the potential is insane. So, what is a winning product? What kind of product should you actually promote on TikTok? So on TikTok Shop, there are literally thousands of products you can promote. And a lot of people just promote garbage products, but that's not what we're doing here. We're professionals here, right? We're going to make some money with this. So, what is a winning product? This is what I like to go over. First of all, it solves a problem, right? You can't just promote a random gadget. It needs to solve a big issue. Purple cow. Purple cow is something I like to refer to as a unique product. If you just see cows on the side of the road, whatever, cool, you keep driving. Whoa! If one of them purple, you're going to look back. It's something that stands out. Also, the product has to be visually demonstratable. If it's something that you can't really make a good video with, it's going to be hard to, well, make a good video with it, right? Another thing too is how many sold. If you're looking at a product, you can see my mouse right here, it tells you how many are sold. Make sure it's at least 1,000 sold. Anything under that, it might not go viral, right? We're not here to experiment. We're here to test winning products. And also stock, right? If you look right here, this has 977 in stock because, well, I sold out a majority of this company right here. But make sure it's at least 1,000 in stock, because if you start selling a product and it goes out of stock, you lose out on a lot of money. Also for commission, make sure it's at least 12% or $2 in commission. That's simple math, right? If you sell a product and it has 80-cent commission, if you sell 1,000 of it, it's not even $1,000. But if that was $2 in commission, that's 2 grand. It makes a difference. Now, this was a very short crash course on what makes a winning product, but I actually have a paid community, which is the top link in the description, where we go over what a winning product is in excruciating detail. Literally hours just focusing on what makes a winning product. If you guys are interested, it's the top link in the description below. Now, what makes a video go viral, right? Videos don't go viral for an accident. They follow a certain blueprint, especially TikTok Shop videos. Every TikTok Shop video that's good has this in it: a hook, meat and potatoes, and call to action. A hook is what gets the viewer to stop scrolling. It's literally what you do every single day. If you're scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, next time you stop at a video, analyze why it went viral or why you stopped scrolling, right? That's because it had a really good hook. It invokes curiosity and it stopped the viewer from scrolling. Once the viewer is there, you want to analyze what the meat and potatoes are, right? Meat and potatoes is explaining the features and benefits of the product you're advertising while also keeping the audience engaged. You can't just say, buy this product, it's good. People are going to scroll. You're boring. You have to move the camera. You have to really go into depth of how the product is going to benefit your life. Now, once you have the meat and potatoes, you have to have the call to action. The call to action is telling the viewer that this is such a great product, but you need to buy it from me. Why? There's a bunch of different reasons, right? Number one is urgency. It's the oldest trick in the book, right? If you don't buy it here right now, it's going to run out of stock. If you don't buy it right now, it's going to go up in price, etc. Another one's conviction, right? all the other stores are charging way too much for this. If you want it for the cheapest price, I have it right here. You convict the person watching it to buy it from you because it's the best spot to do it. If somebody buys a product and they think deep in their heart, this is the best place to do it, I got the best deal, they're going to buy it. They will buy it that way. Now the one's lust. Lust's a big one, right? If you're selling a shirt to a dude, you're not selling a shirt. You're selling his body image to a woman at the bar, right? When he buys that shirt, he's not thinking like, oh, the collar looks kind of cool. No, he's thinking like, oh, if I wear this shirt and wear that cologne all from TikTok Shop, ladies will be all over me. Lust drives a lot of sales. Again, desire. What's the desired outcome? If you're selling something for a car, you're going to make the tires shinier. The person is desiring a better car. They want to look cooler. Lust and desire drives a lot. And now, let's go over some examples. So this right here is my TikTok Shop account. You can look it up on TikTok. I'm always posting new videos on here. Not for nothing, and not to show off, I know what I'm doing. There's a reason I made $200,000 in profit with this stuff, right? Look at the views I'm pulling in. 2.7, 3 mil, 12.2. All of these ones, thousands. And the Wyze bulb camera, which I was just talking about, I actually ran that product out of stock because of how much money I was making. That's the product that made me $6,000 in that week. And I'm going to show you the exact video that made me go viral and sell that product out. There's actually a combination of these two right here, but majority this one. Let's check it out real quick.
No, this thing's freaking hot. Family and I are going away for a week, and I don't really want to leave the house alone. I didn't want to drill into anything, but apparently this security camera just replaces your light bulb, so it should be pretty easy. So the light bulb's out. We're going to take this out real quick. Ooh, okay, it's pretty cool looking. There's a light bulb right here, the camera right here. I think it's adjustable. Yep, look at that. Just screws in where your light bulb went into, so let's see how easy it is. One of the big selling points with this is no tools are required. You don't have to drill a wire. All you gotta do is screw it in, extend it out, and yeah, I think that's it. Wow, that's pretty easy. So you do have to download an app. It's called the Wyze app. It's completely free. There's no monthly subscription, which is really cool. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. 2K quality, this thing's pretty cool. And the light bulb you can control from here, which is really nice. And all of the footage is downloaded to your tablet or phone into the cloud. So if anything happens to this, you can always check it right here. And I think you can actually talk through this. Hold on. Get off my porch. That's cool. That's an alarm? Hold on. Jesus. Okay, that's really loud, actually. But yeah, honestly, that was super easy to install. I didn't want to really pay that much for a security camera. This is just something really nice to have. Peace of mind, you know? Yeah, if you guys have any light bulb sockets right here, you want to put a security camera, I like this. It was really easy to install. Just connects to the house Wi-Fi. If you guys do want to grab it, I'm going to leave a link for it right here on TikTok. It's got free shipping, too, which is really nice.
That 1 minute TikTok video, this very video, made me $6,000 in profit. The opportunity with TikTok Shop is genuinely insane. I don't come from money. I started doing this stuff as a side hustle, and I've quit my job. I bought my car. I bought my mom a car. We went to Japan. I gave her 20 grand for Christmas. It's crazy the amount of stuff you can do with TikTok Shop. I just started as a side hustle. I do it full time now. This video alone made me $6,000. We're going to break down why it went viral. Start off with the hook.
No, this thing's freaking hot. Family and I.
4 seconds right there, right? The hook. I'm touching the light bulb, pretending that it's really hot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's really hot. Naturally, that's a hook, right? Visually, text on screen. POV, the family's heading out on holiday. I'm relating to an audience with this hook right here. A lot of people are like, oh, well, my family's heading out on holiday, or they have headed out on holiday. What is this POV? What can I relate to about this video? People are staying for the visual hook right here. They're staying for the hook of me, getting burnt by the light bulb. There's a bunch of different reasons for people to stay. What did we talk about earlier? This invokes curiosity. People are curious what this video is about because so much is going on. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes.
We're going away for a week, and I don't really want to leave the house alone. I didn't want to drill into anything, but apparently this security camera just replaces your light bulb, so it should be pretty easy. So
very important right there, right? After I brought in the target audience of POV, your family's headed on vacation, then I get a problem. I tell them a problem I'm having while going on vacation, and a lot of people that go on vacation as a family have this exact issue. What is it? We're going away for a week. I want to keep a watch over the house. I want to install a security camera, but I don't want to drill into anything. It's kind of a pain in the butt. This is an easier solution, and I'm going to test it out. I'm not just saying how great this product is. I am walking through what this viewer is envisioning themselves going through, right? I'm pretending to be dumb and be like, oh, I don't know, this might be a good product. Let me show you guys. I'm taking the product out of the box. I'm installing it in the video. This is a step-by-step guide for the viewer of how they can make sure their house is safe while they're on vacation. Very important, guys. Let's watch more.
Light bulb's out. We're going to take this out real quick. Ooh, okay, it's pretty cool looking. There's a light bulb right here, the camera right here. I think it's adjustable. Yep.
Small details, but I'm pretending to be excited about this, right? I am excited about it, but I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Whoa, apparently it has a light bulb here. Apparently there's a camera right here. I'm pretending to be curious. I'm pretending to not know much about the product, just like the viewer is. You want to be the viewer's friend. You don't want to be a salesperson and say, this is the best camera for under 100. People don't like that kind of stuff. You want to be almost, here's a good piece of advice, right? Make these videos as if you're sending them to your friend. If you're sending a video to a friend, you're not going to say, top 5 cameras under 100. They don't want that. You're literally going to say, hey Jeff, I know you're going on vacation next week. I had this little camera I installed. It works really good for me. You should check it out too. Be authentic. Be human. People love this stuff. Let's continue.
Look at that. Just screws in where your light bulb went into, so let's see how easy it is. One of the big selling points with this is no tools are required. You don't have to drill a wire. All you gotta do is screw it in, extend it out, and yeah, I think that's it.
Why did I do so good with this product? I did my research, right? Oh, this is a lot of sauce. So in my paid community, which is the top link in the description, we go over the videos that have gone viral for me, my community, and everybody else, and we break it down like this for hours, so we get so much value. If you guys are interested, it's the top link in the description. But anyways, what I was going to say is, the reason I'm so good with this product is I did my research. I found this exact product on Amazon, and I read the reviews. The reviews of the product are going to be the best and worst aspects of the product. And a lot of questions are in the reviews, right? Does it need to be screwed in? Does it fit any light bulb, etc.? Use the reviews of the product and all of the pain points they go through and apply it in your video. People are going to love that because you're reading the customer's mind, right? If you're looking at this product and you're thinking of buying it, you're naturally going through your mind of like, oh, I wonder if I have to screw it in. I wonder if I need this tool for it. I am literally reviewing the not reviewing. I'm literally reading the viewer's mind. As soon as they think to themselves, I wonder if I have to drill anything, I literally say, oh, by the way, you don't need any drilling. Whoa, you read my mind. That was kind of cool. Oh, I wonder if it turns off at sunset. By the way, this turns off at sunset. You can adjust it yourself. Whoa. When you read the viewer's mind, their conviction, what do we talk about, right, of buying the product goes through the roof. Let's continue.
Wow, that's pretty easy. So you do have to download an app. It's called the Wyze app. It's completely free. There's no monthly subscription, which is really cool. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. 2K quality, this thing's pretty cool. And the light bulb you can control from here, which is really nice. And all of the footage is downloaded to your tablet or phone into the cloud. So if anything happens to this, you can always check it right here. And I think you can actually talk through this. Hold on. Get off my porch. That's cool. That's an alarm? Hold on. Jesus.
Again, what did I say, right? People really like these specific features. They love that you can talk through it. They love that you can turn the light bulb on and off. They love that you can set an alarm. That's why I incorporated this in my video, and that's why so many people bought. Do your research on your product, guys. You want to be an expert, but you want to come off as a friend. Let's continue.
Okay, that's really loud, actually. But yeah, honestly, that was super easy to install. I didn't want to really pay that much for a security camera. This is just something really nice to have. Peace of mind.
Another one right there, right? A lot of people in the Amazon reviews said the exact same thing I just said. I didn't want to pay that much for a security camera. I just wanted to watch the house and have peace of mind. I literally, for word, said that in this video, and that's why so many people liked it. Let's continue.
Yeah, if you guys have any light bulb sockets right here, you want to put a security camera, I like this. It was really easy to install, just connects to the house Wi-Fi. If you guys do want to grab it, I'm going to leave the link for it right here on TikTok. It's got free shipping too, which is really nice.
It's got free shipping too, which is really nice. We've already convicted the viewer that this is a great product. So we're literally putting the cherry on top and saying like, this is such a great product. I really like it. By the way, it also has free shipping. If you want to grab it, links right here. That is a viral video, ladies and gentlemen. And by all means, if you're watching this and you want to be inspired about what kind of videos to make, Scalia Selects. I'm always posting on here. I'm actually heading to Los Angeles next week. My friends that I rented out, I was crazy Airbnb in the Hollywood Hills, and we're just gonna film TikTok shop videos all day long. So I'm super excited about that. So like I said, if you want to feel inspired, here's my account right here. So now you guys know the real potential with TikTok Shop. That one video made me over $6,000 profit in 1 week. So if you're wondering, how do I even get started with TikTok Shop? I won't lie, it's a lot of information that I can't just make in one 20-minute YouTube video, right? So in order to get started on TikTok Shop Affiliate, you need to get to 5,000 followers, which there's a few different ways to do it. And you also have to learn to navigate TikTok Shop. It's a little complicated, so if only there was like a guide that went through all of it, right? You also have to find winning products. We went over a very brief way of finding winning products, but there's a lot more that goes into it. Also, you have to choose your content style. You can't just make random videos. You have to find what works for you. With that being said, your viral blueprint formula, right? We just talked about hook, meat, and potatoes call to action. That's great and all, but there's a lot more that goes into this. Another thing too, you can be inspired by other people to make TikTok shop videos, but you have to find what works for you specifically. You can't just copy people all the time. It might work for a little bit, but eventually you have to find what works for you. And also at the very end, you have to avoid violations. If you do certain things or say certain things, your account can get terminated, and that's not very good. So with this being said, guys, I want to offer you something very special. This took me a long time to make. This is my free TikTok Shop affiliate course, step by step to start from zero all the way to where I am and beyond. And this video is actually on my YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, just go on my YouTube channel. It's on there. I'm also going to leave the link in the description if you want to check it out there as well. This course is over an hour long. It's completely free on YouTube. I go through everything. How to get to 5,000 followers, how to navigate TikTok Shop, how to find winning products, choosing your content style, your viral blueprint formula, a personal content strategy made for you, and avoiding violations, and so much more. So if you guys got any value from this, I really do appreciate it. Please leave in the comments below if you want to see anything else on this channel about TikTok Shop and all the other questions you have. This is a free course that I put together for you guys to get started on TikTok Shop. If you're interested, links in the description. It's also on my YouTube channel. I hope you got some value, and guys, man to man or to woman, right? TikTok Shop is insane. The opportunity with TikTok Shop is genuinely insane. I've made over $200,000 in profit with this stuff, and I don't say that to boast. I'm just a kid, and I managed to pull this off. And I've learned a lot over the years of how TikTok Shop works, and I'm going to teach it to all of you guys right now. This is my free course. Links in the description. It's also on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in my paid community, I'll leave that down below as well. With that being said, guys, good luck. Catch y'all later. Peace.